this, so both of them are 0 and 3 latest 3 games. So I hope so, that try hard enough.
Feel bad for not knowing off the top of my head, but I'm under the assumption that 3rd place would have a choice between 5th or 6th place on who they get to play against in the breakout bracket. So, yeah, I mean, between what 5th and 6th is, how much it really matters here. Either case, one team wants to get at least 1 win. So Kuro on the Weaver, I thought he was going to maybe pick up one of those value Blightstones, but he hasn't actually picked that up quite yet. So we're now just kind of settling for a circlet. Bonus extra bit of stats. Oh. Front over there. KP very deep here, obviously waiting out, hoping to peel away the creep lane here. Little did Liquid know that he's already made his journey over, and instead they're going to be putting their brief attention onto Kaka. Actually missed the mark, unfortunately, on Dale. Oh yeah, buddy, break it down.
That's one of the best dawns.
For sure. That
like, Pango and Lion. And Undying.
I like Tidehunters too, but Lion also is definitely up.
AP on the bottom lane, trying to pull the wave. They know Mind Control can't really stop him.
He gives a smack to Kuro on the way, like, how's it going? Yeah, I'm taking the wave and there's nothing you could do about it, so see you later. Head out. By Kaka to kind of game assistant. We're in for a 2-1-2 kind of a treat. Mid lane, as you can see, Matama Man's Viper taking on Moogie. A little tiny with the big old tree. Viper should feel like he has the mid lane advantage a bit. We'll see if that's indeed how Tiny's always tends to also shine really well in one-on-one matchups.
It's hard. Tiny pretty much destroys anyone. 1 versus 1 lane until Viper gets a couple of levels after. I mean, Tiny can deny last hit and harass at the same time. Balance. I want to see some frog.
Is that a question?
Emojis? No. In Twitch chat, it's balance for Kazamon.
My finest creation. Happy to throw that tree. Smack Matama Man up on the other side. Pops the salve. Right back into it. We'll see if there's going to be any extra assistance from that support staff to come on over. Maybe Kuro, the first one on the scene, is across the river now. Boogie is very, very low. Have the salve now, so he's going to be a little late. He tries to get in there to see if he can cancel it. Aha, got him.
Urkel has 5 denies, 5 and 5 CS. He's sitting on 70 with damage. A lot of question marks at that top lane.
For now, not being intruded too much by any potential trouble, but nearby you can see Faith in potential trouble. Nice shard block. Miracle says, oh, come on over and help out. And he even gets the first blood for it. Value TP there. Liquid's going to be picking blood.
Yeah, this Nature's Prophet could get out of control. Already has that Wraith Band, will get the magic points for the next stat pretty hard. The kill also doesn't have that good kill potential on top. OD with Faith, they still need to get the 1 point in Bramble Maze. Prophet, especially if Tusk decides to stay on the top lane. Also another shard block on.
How many times Faith has played Dark Willow? Now we don't have the benefit of watching every game at once. Miracle, getting a lot of damage top, will TP away. But, you know, I don't know Faith to be one of those more aggressive kind of supports. Curious to see how his Dark Willow play.
Yeah, but it's gonna be. With 4 seconds delay, Nature's Prophet can't TP back home. He uses the Curse Crown because have a single Astral yet.
Mind Control, giving him the slippery one. Heads out the other direction, going for the ankle breaker here. Kaka does have the stun. They will find connection, and also they will start raining down the Firestorm. Looks like Mind Control will be able to create just enough space for himself. Kaka does not want to let this one go. He does have, I'm going to say, a Mana Burn and potentially an Impale coming up, but it's not to pull it out, and now they're thinking about turning their attention onto Kaka instead. Kuro's here now, dishes up the bugs. Here comes the cold arrows to slow him down. Finally commits Impale onto Kuro, and like they'll have to split it up. Go their separate ways. Lots of flirting here.
Whenever I see Nyx Assassin, I always wonder why he has such a high base region.
Warriors of the wood.
5.5. because why not, right?
You know, dung beetles and their health regen, right? Something you always see on Nat Geo.
OD going bottom, can't really do too much. Nature's Prophet trying to deep, faking it.
Down from Moogie, fished out yet again. He's got 20 CS though to the Viper's 19. So right back up into the mix, but again, Miracle is still hanging up there as well. 1-1 now and 10 KPs. Has to watch this lane unfold for the time. While a nearby GH bringing it up, but bottom actually is the story. It's Kuro eating a whopping bit of damage there. OD rather. Rotated all the way from the lane up north, and now the trade at the northern part of the river here. It's Faith caught out, beautiful shards, and Miracle's gonna go ahead and just give him the wiggle.
Nature's Prophet deals so much damage. 100 damage, and if you're bringing 2 blades of attack, that's gonna hurt like a truck. Also drawing his own bubble 4. Right.
Oh, mid lane, Moogie in trouble. Shards, snowball, right clicks from Matamaman will help seal the deal. Kaka looking to go for a bit of vengeance, tag teaming it up with Faith. They chase GH to the high ground, but they do not want to pursue to the Shadow Realm. Faith goes to try to avoid further trouble, but Matamaman looks to stalk him. The right clicks are coming, and I think Faith is done for. Matamaman scores the double. Now rotations to come in.
What a block.
Really want to try to get something out of this, but a beautiful shard block is there from GH. In the meantime, Miracle gets the kill onto KP. We see the finish of Matamaman here in the mid lane as Moogie will secure it. Moogie, alley-oops on forward Kaka. Kaka's like, nah, I'm good. Turns back the other way, eats a set of bugs. Now a snowball on in. Kuro looks to go for the chase. Can't quite get the connection on this, but looks like that will be the end of it. Finally get themselves on the board, but not without Liquid still taking a couple their way.
3k gold advantage already for Newbee, Liquid, and they didn't take 1 tower. That's a lot. Look at the denies on side of 18. Have 7. A lot of denies.
It is. It is. Miracle's really putting in work. He's even doing it mostly, or originally was doing it against an OD, which says something. Now that OD is hanging around the bottom lane. A little bit of a free lane right now. Mind Control a little hesitant about it as he sits at his rune. Faith hanging around and being off the radar along with Moogie. It's a little nerve-wracking.
Radiant scan. He saw someone lurking in the trees. Dark Willow there. That's the problem with the Drow Ranger. She doesn't like to get top of her, and she doesn't like to get pressured in the laning stage, but she pretty much flash farms.
Yeah, that's what Mind Control typically does best in a lot of these games. You just hope that they forget about him and he's able to just coast his way into some nice farming relevance
lane,
here.
Kaka, one more hit and he's gonna go down.
Okay.
Yeah, poison will kill him. Overtime damage doesn't work in the carapace.
Like the little bit of damage in this job has been done, but Matamaman is on a pretty good tear here in the early game. Suffering that 1 death, but he continues to pick up kills. I'm at 3-1. He's able to kind of for some early boost here. Preds will be top lane. GH finds an opportunity to make the go on to Kaka. Lands out the shards, and the body blocks come in from Kuro. And now Miracle wants to come in from behind. One more right click could help secure it, but no! The save from SCCC puts him in the prison, and he's going to be fine. Nicely done there, but Miracle comes back, and that global bops him on the noggin and will be able to get the finish, and now they're going to be looking to move in and go for SCCC. Can they get it? He rounds the corner. Kuro wants to go in for the finish. Can get one more right click, but no, he turns back. Now caught within the maze. He'll end up going down, but he still ends up getting it. Oh man!
The double attack from Shikuchi and the Drow Ranger only got level 6, so that's the extra damage and where it comes from. Also nice play from Miracle. He used ulti trying to finish off the Nyx Assassin, but lost the vision, then used the treants to scout him out into the tree. Mid lane is gonna fall as well. Nyx Assassin can't really do anything about it.
Things really on the up and up at the moment here for Liquid.
I love the build on Kuro. Double Raid Band. The amount of the damage. He has 100 damage.
heads up TP
Dire's top
Miracle
tower
to
is under
avoid
attack.
being stunned. Yeah, hefty right-click damage coming in for Kuro. This is just your wiggly little 4 position who's able to just do over 100 damage. A right-click with a Blightstone. Nobody wants to be feeling that pain. Uh-oh. He possibly feeling the pain here in the top lane. They're looking to head up north of the tower. Blocking him out with the Sprout. Miracle looking around the corner. In the meantime, Mind Control gets a finish onto Moogie. But we keep action here. Can this big son of a gun somehow break the ankles of Miracle? No, he cannot. Miracle will catch him with the Sprout and be able to go for the finish.
What I like when Team Liquid play the unusual draft. You don't expect this kind of a draft to happen, and they play really confident. This space-based meta really suits them, but they're struggling in the execution. Sometimes a lot of their picks are pretty much the same.
Sometimes they can get a little ahead of themselves too. We've seen that, morphling, dieback kind of game and stuff. They get a little too excited at times, I guess.
That's a triple raid ban, and that's a lot of damage. With the Geminate attack, that's 200 damage in a second.
Miracle continues to give them the shuffle. Shuffle himself right out of that top lane and see what's happening here on the bottom. Oh, hey, Faith, how you doing? Hits him up with a Sprout. GH comes over his shoulder with a snowball. He tries to hide within the Shadow Realm, but they have that Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap card. They'll finish him off.
That sound is so annoying.
It's a really loud, it's like a church bell. If you didn't already see that you're stunned, you'll certainly hear it. Bottom lane, tier 1 seems to be secured for Liquid. More money in the bank. Do you believe if I told you they already have an 8K advantage and on the rise? 11-2. Oh, some people wondering where this Liquid team has been.
Shard's missing on the mid lane. They're gonna have a really hard time recovering from this. OD only being level 6.
Oh God, Faith in trouble yet again. They look to rush his way, but the rotations are coming. Here is Newbee. Can they do a strong defense? They're looking to go for Miracle. They'll get that one done. Alley-oop. Toss on forward. Kaka waiting for the stun. Mind Control, desperate, goes for the silence, but he's not going to be able to make it away. Meanwhile, Curl gets that finish onto Faith. Boogie smacks on down, but all Newbee are able to get one, maybe 2. Liquid always find a way to at least get something for themselves.
They've already taken all 3 tier 1 towers.
Man's been farming non-stop in the top lane in the meantime too.
Yeah, one of the better counters to draw strat is Crimson Guard. I expect Underlord straight away. Purchase the Vanguard.
Sure, for sure. But oh my God, tier 2 in the top lane's now done. I think Liquid want to be over with today real fast. I'm gonna drop a bath.
Drow Ranger has Dome of Knowledge. Handle it to the Tusk. It's actually her who bought it. Oh, Roche with the Helm of the Dominator and the Alpha Wolf from the Tumberman.
See possible contention from Newbee. They don't even seem to be really heading that direction. They have other lanes to really deal with, and GH is also keeping their attention towards this mid lane, kind of giving him the idea that nothing fishy's happening here. While we see KP pushing out that bottom lane, trying to alleviate the pressure just a little bit, but there we go. Liquid get the secured Roche finish, and it's going to be Miracle who pockets the Aegis.
I mean, Drow Ranger is still really squishy. They don't want to give it to her. They'll probably just stand in the backline, provide that aura damage, silence, and then pretty much until they get a couple of kills, try to go for the towers as well. The good thing about the Crimson Guard is that it works on the buildings as well.
What do you think about the choice of Moogie going for the Shadow Blade instead of the Blink Dagger in this game?
He's gonna have a hard time blinking in terms of a lot of vision there. Sigil, not yet skilled, but the bugs have treants, so he wants to cut into the back lines, maybe even get the hands on the Drow Ranger as well first, or...
They see Kaka under the Sentry Ward. He doesn't know it, but they'll just move right in and roll right over. Okay, Liquid came to the mid lane to play, and the Parade going to continue right towards this tier 2. Newbee, can they beat the record of a 20-minute GG? I'm just kidding. They may though. Jump in for KP already. He's trying to fend them off, but he'll get finished off. But Tumbleman takes that one. And the tower soon to follow.
Yeah, Nature's Prophet is kind of low HP. He might TP back with the TP scroll and come back with the teleportation. Even though his region is pretty high. Okay, there's an urn on the Tusk, so not needed. Newbee still far away from that Shadow Blade.
Thought he was going to wait to go for a toss back hiding under that Shadow Amulet, but just instead tosses out the Avalanche. I mean, just right under their nose, they're almost going to be losing this tier 3 just by the pressure that's coming in from Liquid. And they're plenty of distance between them and where Newbee are. This is really difficult for Newbee right now.
Yeah, this is the best kill that they could have got. First, they killed the Underlord, which managed them to actually have that advantage to deal damage to the tower. 1,000 damage. Gonna move aside, but they also have a good split push. Oh, they're gonna get him on again.
Oh, he's silenced up. Somehow GH is able to uppercut that big son of a gun into the air and finish him off. And they've just taken over the back lines. Tier 2 down, and here we go. Another ascension now into the bottom lane. Kaka waits under his vendetta. But look at the siege. Look at the siege.
Now you would expect that Weaver to go for Aghanim Scepter, but she is going for Deso.
Yeah,
and that's
why
a
not,
ton
right?
of damage, yeah.
Oh my god. Miracle also in the meantime gets a finish on that mid tier 3 as well. Liquid really want to be this, they want to be out of this game. They want this game to be done and they want to move on with the rest of it.
Yeah, he didn't still skill anything on level 10. Once he gets that level 30 damage, he's gonna hit for almost 300 damage.
Been our producer turning on the lights. He's like, this one's certainly over. There's no chance. Liquid clear out a shrine now. Oh, poor Newbee. Frantic to be able to find their way. I mean, you're reaching right now to see what is the tool going to be that helps turn this one around. You know, you go to Tiny and you're like, certainly Shadow Blade. God, they again uppercut the big guy into the skies, and he falls yet again. KP unrealistically getting beaten and battered.
If you check OD's items, he's only missing a bracer for the full set.
Oh yeah, Null and Wraithbane and Bracer.
Yeah, one of each kind.
Oh, if you blink, you miss it. Kaka is gone, just like that. Toss back for GH. Can they finally get something? No, even GH will make it away. 16k net worth advantage for Liquid.
300 damage on Miracle.
What the hell? Yeah, this guy's yoked out of his goddamn mind. Here they go. The siege is on for the racks. Trying to break back right now. Kaka, who had just gotten back, could be dead nearly again. Has to go into Vendetta to hide out from the trouble. Boogie has that Shadow Blade. Can he make something happen? He's going to be looking for a toss-back play or something? Yeah, get that girl in the base! Tosses her back inside, and she just walks right back out. Moogie, though, going to be walking down the Shadow Valley of Death as he just quickly falls.
He buys back just for the aura, so they can actually have the damage.
Yeah, they do. A save necessary to keep the Underlord alive, but they're already moving in and through the racks. Lacoste, this one might be over in a moment. Poor Newbee gripping the towel, getting ready to throw it in. Will they really go 0-4 in these tiebreakers? Kuro hot into the mix right now. Maybe a little over assertive on that one. Does end up getting squished. But Liquid are just feeling it, so they continue to just hustle and bustle on forward, and they're gonna get SCCC as well. And he's like, I gotta buy back. We have to do something about this, fellas. Double buyback now, and they're lost nearly another set of racks here on the bottom as well. This has got to be one of the most commanding performances.
Yeah, Liquid showing what they're made of. I mean, yeah.
Okay, okay, go on.
Oh, all right. Now you can go on.
Okay, you go on.
No, back to you.
Oh, back to me. Okay.
Back to Jack.
21-6. 2 sets down. What do you do if you're new?
What do you do? They GG'd out of previous game, even a bit premature. So we can expect one more fight, and they will call it.
They're going to kill SEC right here. He dares walk 50 yards from his base. What were you thinking?
Well, maybe Newbee strat is that they want to loot weaker than they are right now. They're already preparing for the day after.
They got Kuro at least, something. And certainly their future breakout bracket opponents will now underestimate them. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So Underlord just cancels the TP, wants to drive him back to the fountain. Crimson Guard finish.
All right, Newbee. Let's see what they can do. Try to pull it together. I'm like clicking through their heroes, and I'm like, what has he got? What has he got? Trying to just check it off the list here for Liquid.
They're running out of drum charges on Nature's Prophet, so Drow Ranger decided to buy one as well for the team. On the sound.
So many. All right, Liquid.
DJs.
They know that just only a fight or so separates them from being able to advance past Newbee from 6th to 5th position. Still looking to kind of take it a bit here before the closure. Tough for Newbee right now. See, they don't even have appropriate heroes to really just try to split the pressure on the map. I mean, at the moment, they don't even have a tier 1 taken down. Across these tier 1 towers, the bottom tier 1's the only one that has just a little bit of scratches on it.
Gem bought or died of Liquid. They want to see the Nyx Assassin. Dark Willow is going to go down.
Yeah, she just got uppercutted straight to heaven. And Kaka could be next. He is next. Now they're moving in, and they're moving right out of the game. 21 minutes in is all it takes. Liquid. Super commanding performance. Maybe one of the most dominating performances we've seen from them. Finish things out. 26-7. Oi. All right, well, I think this means that they earn the 5th place in the